For over 1,000 years, one weapon dominated ancient battlefields more than any sword or spear. It wasn't a weapon at all. It was an animal. War elephants. Armies from India to North Africa spent fortunes acquiring them, training them, and marching them into battle. But here's the strange part. Everyone who used them knew exactly how dangerous they were, not to the enemy, but to their own side. Elephants panicked constantly, and when they panicked, they didn't retreat quietly. They turned around and trampled the very soldiers who brought them there. So why would any general build his strategy around an animal capable of destroying his own army? To understand that, we need to understand what elephants actually did on the battlefield. Picture a wall of infantry, most of them young, inexperienced, and standing in tight formation. Now picture a creature the size of a small building charging directly at them, trumpeting, armored, carrying archers on its back. Most soldiers had never seen anything like it. Horses hadn't either. Just the smell of an elephant could send cavalry horses into a stampede before a single blow was struck. That's the real value of a war elephant. It wasn't really about strength. It was about fear. And fear alone could win battles. When the Roman Emperor Claudius brought just one elephant to Britain, local tribes were reportedly so stunned they barely resisted. No fighting required. Just the sight of it did the work. But here's the catch. Fear is unpredictable, and elephants feel it too. Despite months of training, elephants remained, at their core, wild animals reacting to chaos. Loud noises, arrow wounds, fire. Even the smell of blood could push them past their limit. And once an elephant panicked, it didn't care which side it trampled. At the Battle of Thapsus, Julius Caesar's archers deliberately targeted a line of enemy war elephants until they broke formation entirely, and those elephants turned around and tore through their own army's ranks. This wasn't a rare accident. It happened again and again, across centuries and across continents. So commanders adapted. Drivers called mahouts carried a long spike specifically designed to kill their own elephant instantly if it panicked and threatened friendly troops. Think about that for a moment. Armies built a literal kill switch into their most expensive weapon because they knew, sooner or later, they'd need it. Enemies learned this weakness too. Roman soldiers tried severing elephant trunks, since a wounded trunk almost guaranteed instant panic. Other armies used flaming pigs, and later flaming camels, deliberately stampeded toward elephant lines, because ancient soldiers believed elephants feared the sound of squealing animals. It was a brutal, chaotic tactic, but it worked precisely because elephants were so easy to break. So if the risk was this obvious, why keep using them for over 1,000 years? Because early on, the reward outweighed the danger. The first time any army encountered war elephants without experience facing them, they usually lost. Alexander the Great's own troops were reportedly terrified the first time they faced over 100 war elephants in India. Fear won that psychological battle before a single spear was thrown. But once opponents learned the trick, once they realized elephants could be goaded into panicking on command, the advantage started disappearing. By the late Roman Republic, war elephants had become rare, and when they did appear, they were often symbols of prestige rather than serious battlefield tools. The destruction of Carthage effectively ended large-scale elephant warfare in the Mediterranean for good, which reveals something almost paradoxical about war elephants. Their greatest strength and their greatest weakness were the exact same thing: raw, uncontrollable fear. Ancient armies weren't gambling on a superweapon. They were gambling on a psychological trick, one that worked only as long as the enemy hadn't yet learned the secret. And once that secret got out, the age of the war elephant was already over.